I wanted to talk to you guys about how the kids learn, because as a homeschooling family, we get that question all the time. Telling me something pretty cool this morning, weren't you, Felix? When we were talking about numbers and you were going through all the numbers and telling me what they equaled, weren't you? So it was telling me that 1 plus 1 is
2,
and 2 plus 2 is
4,
3 plus 3 is
I don't know.
3 plus 3,
6,
and 4 plus 4,
8,
and 5 plus 5,
10,
6 plus 6,
10,
7 plus 7,
14,
and 8 plus 8 is
16,
and 9 plus 9 is
I don't know.
you don't know? Well, you told me this morning, but it is 18. And 10 plus 10 is
20,
and 20 plus 20 is
40.
Anyway guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about how the kids learn, because as a homeschooling family, we get that question all the time. You guys can see the kids progressing in their learning and expanding their knowledge all the time in the vlogs, but we do get a lot of questions as to how and why, because you guys don't feel like you actually are seeing the kids learning. But the truth is you are, because we don't actually follow any kind of curriculum. We don't do any traditional schooling, and basically we just go with the flow and follow the kids' interests. So what we do is we kind of call it natural learning. So the kids basically just learn what they want to learn, how they want to learn it, and just whatever comes easiest to them or what interests them. It's pretty simple, but I suppose when you're used to school and the whole concept of school, it's probably a strange idea. To us it seems really normal and natural though, and it's what fits best and it's what has worked really well. Evan and Otto were both reading by 3 and 4 years old. They were both writing by 3 as well, and doing simple math at 3 and 4.
That was mine.
And yeah, so he's 3 years old, he's starting to do simple math.
Read that one.
Yeah, that's you, Felix. Say hi.
Hi.
And so yeah, he knows all his numbers and all his letters. He can't read yet, but he can read single letters. So I guess that's kind of a start. And super interested in colours and everything like that. And not because of anything we've done or taught or told them to do, or any kind of goal we've thought they were supposed to meet, because we don't really believe in that sort of thing. We're just kind of here to guide them and help them and support them in their own interests, which his, as you've seen in the vlogs, are numbers. He is obsessed with numbers. So yeah. And another question we get a lot is what kind of tools we use for homeschooling. And again, there's not really much I can recommend because we have a lot of stuff, a lot of tools, I suppose, but each kid will use it differently. So what is really interesting for our child might not be interesting at all to your child. So these IKEA cash registers, for example, I think have played a huge part in helping the boys understand numbers and understand the patterns of maths. They love playing with them. They just love adding things, subtracting things, and all sorts of things. I think it's been a huge help. But that being said, I don't know if I could recommend it, because even though it's been huge in our household, I don't know how other kids would go with it. It really just depends on their own personal passions and interests. Another thing, for example, is this book for Felix. It's his favorite book. He's obsessed with it, and he loves it. He loves counting, and he just loves flicking through the pages, don't you? And heaps of other books that the kids have that they love and they've learned so much from. But again, that's us. So I don't really know how each of those things will work for you guys. So anyway guys, that is just a really quick kind of explanation to what we sort of do and our sort of methods in our house, which is basically not much at all. It is just listening to the kids and following their interests. We don't have any goals for them. We don't really believe in milestones and having to do a certain thing by a certain age. So even though our kids could do those things quite early, so Evan and Otto reading and writing by a really early age, that's not to say that I think it would be a big deal if they weren't reading and writing at 8 years old. I think all kids learn at their own pace, and everyone's different. Everyone learns things at a different time, at a different pace, in a different way, and that is what we love. Do you like sleeping with Otto?
Yeah.
And that is what we love about homeschooling, and particularly our method of homeschooling, which is like natural learning. Some call it unschooling, but I don't know if we're quite unschooly enough to call it unschooling. But if you do want to know more about the sort of style that we follow, if you do Google unschooling and read up a little more on that, that will kind of give you a basic idea of what we do here in our family. And yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know, because I get so many questions on how the kids learn, and yeah, basically it's all about following their interests, and they learn so much every day, and it is mostly just through life rather than through any sort of tools or activities or anything like that. So yeah, that is just a very basic version of how we homeschool and how the kids learn. If you want a more detailed version, let me know, and I will try to make it for my other channel. Yeah, it's Charmander, isn't it?
It has fire too.
It does. And let me know if you have any questions, and I will try to answer those as best as I can. Good morning, Henry. Are you guys sharing a chair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was there first?
Henry. I love you, Henry.
And Pearl, you've got a hat on. I like your hat. You love accessorizing, don't you, Pearl? Good morning, Rufus. How are you today? This little dude is being extra snuggly today, aren't you, buddy? Cuddles. So many cuddles. He is such a cuddly boy, and he just loves cuddles with Mummy. Don't ya? Don't ya? And you're very smiley and cheeky too. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So we're not doing much today. Tuesday is sort of a bit of our break day, because we have a homeschooling group on Wednesday and Thursday, and Monday is our day that the triplets go to Montessori, and we have our day out with the big kids. So yes, Tuesday is kind of like a relaxing day in between.
We did go swimming.
You went swimming. Did you love swimming yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited to go swimming again sometime soon?
Yeah.
What have you got, Pearl? It's a cat. Meow. Meow.
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm eating ice cream.
You're having an ice cream, are you?
Yeah.
Is it good?
No. It's cold.
It's cold?
Yeah.
What have you got, Otto?
Ice cream.
Ice cream? And what have you got on top?
The letters.
What letters are they?
Pasta letters.
Pasta letters. Do they taste good on ice cream?
Yes. But they're not cooked.
They're not cooked?
They're uncooked.
They're uncooked. So the boys are just having some ice cream at the moment. Otto and Evan. Evan, are you having pasta on yours too?
Yeah.
Otto and Evan are having pasta on top of their ice cream, because we had pasta for dinner with these little alphabet pastas. And they thought they looked like sprinkles and wanted to put them on their ice cream. Do you have some on your ice cream?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Anyway guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. And we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Ta-ta.